I would like to welcome you back to another episode of Sergeant Major's Corner. And with me again, I have Sergeant Major Budd. How you doing, Sergeant Major?
Doing good, Sergeant Daddy. How you doing?
I'm good. So for today's episode, we will be discussing This Is My Squad. Sergeant Major, can you tell me, why did we choose This Is My Squad as this topic today?
We chose This Is My Squad because it's important in the Army. It's important people understand This Is My Squad. And I think there's just some misunderstanding within the organization on what it means.
So could you tell me, who is in your squad, Sergeant Major?
So in my squad, I'm actually the only sergeant in my squad. I've got the brigade commander, the deputy commander, chief warrant officer, the senior Army civilian, our executive assistant, and two field grade officers.
It seems like our squads are different. So how did you find out who was in your squad, Sergeant Major?
So you find out who's in your squad when you're brought into your organization, brought into your squad. And so from my time when I first came in the Army, and then my time as a brigade sergeant major is a little bit different, but I distinctly remember as a junior soldier that just finished AIT and basic training in airborne school. I was excited and proud and ready to get into my unit. And then when I was picked up by my sergeant, I was physically brought over to my unit. I was brought into my team room. I was a young paratrooper at the time. I was very, very proud and excited to be in my organization. The non-commissioned officers that took me in, they got me into the barracks. They showed me where I had to work. They incorporated me, and immediately there was a connection to my organization. When I fast forward 20 plus years later as the brigade command sergeant major coming to Hawaii, which is, it's difficult coming to Hawaii. It's overseas, even though it's in the United States. And I was leaving Korea. And so before I even came into the organization, the brigade commander, the executive assistant, the sergeant major that was here, they all went out of their way to integrate me into the organization. We were still going through the COVID restrictions. They went to housing, helped me get a house before I even arrived on island. They went into the house and they had a package of goodies and things that my wife and my daughter had requested, as well as myself. So it wasn't just about me. And so that integration into the unit was critical. And to this day, the best integration to any unit that I've ever been to. And so that's how I knew immediately who was in my squad.
So Sergeant Major, could you tell me what is the difference in being a squad leader and This Is My Squad?
It's two very the same but different things. Being a squad leader is a position, that's a leadership position that you hold. When you say this is my squad, there's an ownership, there's a commitment, a connection to that. And I think for me, the analogy that I use is, when I purchased my first car, it wasn't the greatest car. It wasn't worth a whole lot of money, but it was all I had, and it was mine. And I was incredibly proud of that. And so when you say this is my squad, you're boasting. You're showing people those are the individuals that I go to work with. Those are the individuals that I'll deploy and be in harm's way with. Those are the individuals that will take care of me when I'm in the toughest of situations in my life.
Sergeant Major, how can we as leaders make sure this is implemented at the organization?
So it's very important to integrate individuals into your squad. And kind of, I alluded to earlier, it's important that all members of the Army understand the roles and functions that they play. Junior NCOs wanting to become non-commissioned officers, as well as having pride in their squad. Junior NCOs as the role model, the individual that owns the culture of their small unit. Senior non-commissioned officers having and keeping a trust with the officers, as well as replicating excellent behavior for soldiers that take action. And then officers maintaining trust with senior NCOs, as well as starting to build trust with junior NCOs as they become non-commissioned officers.
So Sergeant Major, coming to a conclusion, is there anything else you would like to add, something you can put out there to the formations to let soldiers know how important This Is My Squad is?
This Is My Squad is a leadership philosophy. And although every squad is not the same, it's every member of the United States Army plays a role in This Is My Squad.
There you have it with another episode of Sergeant Major's Corner. Make sure you tune into our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'm Staff Sergeant Gaddy. This is Sergeant Major Budd, and this is Sergeant Major's Corner.